So far, we've only worked with the form of an equation called slope-intercept form. That's y equals mx plus b. That's the one we've been working with. And we've seen it can look like this, right? The slope can be a fraction. The slope can be negative. The y-intercept can be negative, right? Sometimes the slope is 1, and then it seems like it's not even there. Sometimes the y-intercept is 0 and it seems like it's not even there, but really like all of these are slope-intercept form, and they look like this, where, and just a couple features to point out is the y is by itself on the left side, right? That's like a really important feature. The y is by itself. There's a slope that's multiplied by the x, right? And then there's this y-intercept that's on the end. So this is what we've learned about slope-intercept form. Now there's actually other forms of an equation, and we're going to get to them pretty soon. But right now, I just want you to kind of be able to recognize them. So standard form looks like this. It's a number times x plus a number times y equals a number. So you can see it looks super different from slope-intercept form. So that might look like this. That's standard form, right? And maybe sometimes that number that's multiplied by x is negative. Sometimes the number that's multiplied by y is negative. Sometimes the number that they equal is negative, right? Whatever it is. Okay, but this is what standard form looks like. And so you can see it looks different than slope-intercept form. But this is another form of an equation, and it has different uses. We use the different forms just kind of for different purposes, and they have different benefits, pros and cons for why we would use a certain form in a certain situation. But this is what standard form looks like. Again, it's a number times x plus a number times y equals a number. That's called standard form. And there's this last one, point slope form, which we would normally do a little bit more work on, but this is kind of the one we're going to maybe not see too much this year. And that one looks like this. It's going to be y minus a number, so like this, equals m, and you know what m means, it's the slope, right? Equals the slope, parentheses, x minus a number, like this, okay? And then the thing is that this number that's being subtracted, if it's, let's say, we're not really going to get into this too much, but if it's a negative number, then it turns into a double negative, which makes it positive. This slope can be negative or a fraction, just like always, right? So, but this is what point slope form looks like, right? And it can look like a lot of different things, but this is called point slope form. So for right now, it's just kind of important that you can tell the difference between the forms, right? Here's another -3. So for right now, you should just be able to tell the difference. It looks like, when it looks like this, where there's a y and a number on the left, and then a number and some parentheses on the right, that's point slope. Standard form looks like this, and slope-intercept form looks like that familiar form we've been working with all along.